What's up, everybody? Welcome to Disney Movie News. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Homecoming, Rogue One, and a Coco. Let's go.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. And now, here's Popcorn Talk's Disney Movie News.
Whoa, we got a new sound effect happening. What is that?
It's
What is that sound effect?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
It's
oh, man.
Tink.
Tink, flying all about.
Stinky
What's up, everybody?
Tink.
Welcome to Disney Movie News, the show where we unsurprisingly talk about Disney movie news. I'm Leo Camacho. You can follow me everywhere online at Mr. Leo Zombie, except for Twitter, which is the one that's down below. It says at Leo Zombie. I don't have a Mr. there. We keep it casual. We keep it clean. And on my left, I've got all kinds of co-hosts over here. Guys, who are you?
Who are you? Who am I? My name's Sarah Snitch. You can find me everywhere at Sarah Snitch. And I'm Sarah Snitch on YouTube and Thingamavlogs, of course. Thingamavlogs, of course, and of course, I'm the genius behind at Pasta the Pup.
I would say Pasta the Pup is the genius behind Pasta the Pup.
No, absolutely not. She brought Pasta the Pup.
She's nothing without Pasta the Pup.
Don't you? No, you are lucky you have Sarah. That is the reason you have Pasta the Pup.
It's true.
I think Pasta the Pup is the real star behind being
right
alive.
Now.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Yes.
who are you?
Anyway,
Who are you?
who am I? I am Keaton. I am Keaton Markey. I'm happy to be back. You guys can follow me all over the interwebs at Keaton Markey. And if you follow Pasta the Pup, hey, you know,
Follow Keaton too.
Throw her
You
some
know-
love too.
throw a girl a bone. You know,
Hey,
throw-
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Same here. We both love Pasta the Pup, so follow me as well. I'm Renee Ariel. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Renee Ariel.
God, you guys are so funny. You've got me howling over here.
That was like such a dad joke.
Pasta has made me the most dad of all dads.
Dad.
I know what it is to be
I
a
know
father
he literally
now.
became a dad.
I'm just like, I'm worried about. I'm like in Florida the whole time. Like, where's my little girl?
Can I just say something really
Yes,
quick
you
before
can.
speaking of Leo? You guys, I don't know if you remember a couple weeks ago when Sarah like almost smacked my hand like across the room and I was pulling out the pin. The pin that I almost revealed was the Leo pin.
Oh yeah, I was gonna reveal it too early. Yeah, it's out now.
I carry it around with me every day, and I find it in my bag randomly. And
And you
I'm
just think
like-
about
and I'm
Sarah
just like-
slapping you.
I just think about both of you, and it makes me smile. There's a lot of emotions in that.
So much,
pin.
Keith. I'm glad that's in there.
I'm glad you guys are both back.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
nice to
We're
be
happy
back.
to be here.
I was like watching you guys, and I was like, oh, I wish I could be there right after Moana too to talk about it, and with Pasta in the studio. You know, my
Pasta's in the
family-
studio tonight.
Yeah,
but
Pasta's
she's
here.
right
just
She's
there.
like,
chilling. She's taking a puppy nap.
so cute.
When I was in Miami, my Florida was my Florida. My
What?
family was introducing
My Florida.
me. When I was in my Florida, not yours, my family was introducing me to friends that were coming over as, oh, this is Leo. He has a daughter. Her name's Pasta. Literally, every single time, I'm like, you gotta let them know that's a dog. I don't have a human daughter named Pasta.
before we left, Leo was like, said something in which he called her his daughter, and then he said, "I'm so proud of you for being so beautiful." Is what he said.
That was today.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her for being so beautiful.
No, you should say I'm so proud of you for being so smart.
I mean that
and
too. I am.
friendly.
I was bragging about. You should see her in
beautiful.
the puppy classes. This is Pasta Movie News, by the way. Guys, thank you for all the happy birthdays in the chat room. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
Leo's
it.
birthday just passed. Also,
It
Walt
was my-
Disney's birthday just
Oh
passed.
my gosh, happy birthday.
Thank you. I have the same birthday as Walt Disney.
Yesterday, right?
ironically.
Oh.
It was the
December
5th,
5th.
2 days
Okay,
ago.
2
So
days
Monday.
ago.
But yeah, we spent some time in Florida, which we'll be getting to. But that's not the first order of news. The first order of news is about
The
my
first order?
favorite.
Oh.
The first order? No, that doesn't come till next year.
Okay, sorry.
My favorite Marvel superhero is Spider-Man, who now is finally being governed by Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is awesome. But we got a. What did you just do?
It was perfect. It was so perfectly
That's not
done.
bad. That's not
And the
bad.
sound effect was so. You need to become a Foley artist.
I think you need to go a little higher instead of just being. You just sound like a person. Can you imagine if it just made a sound like an old lady, like swim, swim?
Well, I went, but that's not what it is. It's.
Oh God.
I know it's
record that?
swim.
Can we record that and put that in our sound effect?
Yeah.
I want to be
God.
smiling.
Spidey, we got some a teaser to the trailer. It's a teaser trailer, but not a trailer. It's
I'm
a
tired
teaser
of
that's
these
going to show a
teaser
trailer. It's a trailer
trailers.
and let's watch it. Let's check it out right now. I'm super
haven't
pumped.
seen this yet.
Just came out
How's that?
today.
What the hell are you wearing?
It's my suit.
Where's the case?
What case?
Didn't you see the case?
What? A minor upgrade from Tony Stark.
Oh dang! Here they come.
Oh, this
Swings.
is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
He is so
really
natural.
cute.
I love him.
I was reading about this online today. People are really jazzed. I love him, which is funny because he's got a British accent. And he pulls off that American accent so well. But
Who is that?
is that me? It's probably me.
Yeah, not me this time. I
It's
made
not
sure.
me.
Oh, it's probably me.
Oh, is it me? Oh, it's me.
Every week somebody slips through that
I know.
cracks. Yeah, he hides his British accent really well. But what people are saying, it's interesting because he nails being Peter Parker very organically, and he nails being the wise Alex Spider-Man very naturally. Where people were saying that before that Tobey Maguire kind of nailed the average Joe nerd Peter Parker of the '60s, but his Spider-Man was a little bit lacking. Where Andrew Garfield had an awesome Spider-Man, wisecracking, kind of smart aleck, and then he was kind of a lackluster Peter Parker.
He was too cool.
He was too cool.
wasn't
He didn't
too
quite fit
cool.
it. But he naturally fits the excited teenager that he has superpowers and he's hanging out with the Avengers and this is awesome. Oh, you got a medal arm. That whole attitude
Yeah.
of Peter Parker. I feel like he embodies
more
both
fun.
perfectly.
Is that how the movie's going to be filmed?
No, that's what I was about to say. A lot of people are asking about the GoPro thing.
Oh God.
No, I think that's sort of like, it might have elements in there because first of all, Peter Parker is a photographer and he takes pictures of himself, and I feel like the new kind of spin on that, the modern age spin, is that he's going to be putting maybe uploading GoPro footage or something like that from Spider-Man swinging around. But I don't think the entire movie will be shot that way. That's a big concern. But clearly, when he jumps off, I don't know why I'm pointing at the TV. When he jumps off the building and over the helicopter, it's a steady
Yeah.
shot, right? I think that'll be more of like his first person point of view type of thing, and it's kind of a cool gimmick to put in there, but I don't think it'll be overpowering in the movie. Another interesting thing about this is that Happy is back, that Iron Man's chauffeur,
Jon
played by Jon
Favreau.
Favreau,
Who does he think he is, honestly?
dominating everything.
Directing Disney movies, being in Disney movies.
I know, he's killing it, and I love him. Everything he's been doing lately has been
Making
amazing.
deals with Disney.
You're not Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Hey, calm down, Jon Favreau, Miranda.
He is, basically.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm glad that he's back. He was a cool flavor in the
I
Iron
like
Man
him. He's
movies,
fine.
and I think it's cool that he's getting united with Spider-Man. And I feel like he's a good character. to have in the
Honestly,
middle
it's been
ground.
so long since I've seen
The
like
Iron
the
Man
original
movies.
Iron Man movies that I didn't remember he was in them.
I feel like the Marvel movies, you
I
watch
didn't
them
either.
once and you move on.
I was like, oh, he's in them.
Well, he directed them and he was in them.
I like
He
the
directed
second
them?
one.
Jon Favreau. He directed the original Iron Man.
Wait, can you say his last name again?
Favreau.
Favreau?
What's his name?
Jon Favreau.
I know, but it was John Favreau.
He says things
Favreau.
funny.
I say things funny.
Yes.
Jon Favreau.
Yeah,
No,
like how you say Christmas.
How do you
No,
say
that I do say it.
Christmas?
Well, now I
Christmas.
can't. I say
What?
Christmas
Christmas. He's Hispanic.
because I'm Hispanic and I have an accent.
Like always.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Like no matter what.
I'll be
I
like,
just be
oh,
like,
Merry
oh,
Christmas.
What do you want to do for Christmas? What do you want to do for Christmas? Because that's, I don't know, that's how I say
So
it. man.
25 days of Christmas.
Don't Cuban shame me, jeez.
Oh, no one's Cuban
Louise.
shaming you.
Gosh.
Christmas.
Who in the chat room's happy about Happy Hogan being back?
Speaking of people in the chat room, hey, you guys, there's 64 of you right now,
Whoa.
and I only see 21 thumbs up.
What the heck?
So,
Whoa,
give
whoa, whoa,
thumbs
whoa.
up.
Give some thumbs up.
Give the pasta's here, guys. Thumbs
Yeah.
up
I'm
for
gonna give it
pasta.
thumbs up for pasta.
Well, before we even move on, I want to say a cool little additional factor in the movie. When Spider-Man jumps over the helicopter, he's got wings. He's got web wings.
Yeah, that was the news. That was the news.
I know, but
Is
the
the
trailer
wings.
being released is like even better. So this image that we have up here is Spider-Man. You can see the webs. He was originally drawn with them in his armpit, and it's cool how they reincorporated them into the movie to give him sort of like a body flight suit sort of aesthetic, and that'll
He's
be fun to
Squirrel.
see. What?
I'm kidding.
What?
He's
No,
flying-
shiny.
He doesn't have a flying
Look how
squirrel.
shiny he is, guys.
His webs are so shiny.
Shiny. That
God,
word.
don't
Like that's
buy
something.
Don't let
like
Leo
the
talk about
birds.
Spider-Man because he will never stop.
I will never stop. He's literally my favorite superhero.
Shiny.
But we'll move on. The next piece of what happened to my news? Did I click
What happened
out
to
of
your
it?
snooze?
I clicked out of it. Do you have it in front of you?
Snooze clues, snooze clues. Guardians
Okay.
going to take
Guardians.
care.
Oh, it's right. We got a trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, we
Let's
did.
pop that
Everyone
one
is
up.
freaking out about
It's
Baby Groot.
Baby
Yeah,
Groot.
Baby Groot is amazing.
I sent a link. Aaron.
Don't
we got a
press
link
the
getting.
button.
So this is
Keep
cool.
vamping.
Yeah, we'll keep. Okay, so
Let's talk about
the reason this
pasta.
is kind of cool is that nobody was expecting the trailer to drop when it did. It's kind of neat.
It was
and
like
shows-
Beyonce's Lemonade.
Yeah, just boom, here you
my
go.
God.
Not even making a big PR announcement, just go crazy. And it's cool because it shows a lot. I mean, a whole lot.
I honestly
it came
haven't
out of
watched
nowhere.
it yet.
See, Spider-Man gets a trailer for his trailer, and then Guardians of the Galaxy is like, we don't even need that here. Just boom.
When
there
does
you
Guardians come out?
go. Next year. Couple months.
In general.
Listen,
Early next year?
I'm
Late
not good with
next
Early?
year?
Yeah. Give me a date.
Mid?
I would say roughly 2017.
2000. I was like, I was like wait. So
And I saw you doing the math. You're like, oh yes, second quarter. Yeah, Baby
Ow.
Groot. They should have just called this trailer Baby Groot. Baby Groot in the Galaxy too.
Who wants to watch this trailer?
Oh, we got it. We got it up. We got it up. Okay, let's go. I am Groot. Monsters in.
The fate of the universe lies on your shoulders.
always.
Of course, naturally. Good visuals.
Now,
lens
whatever
flares.
you do,
Great. Don't touch the button.
don't push this button.
Dizzy, don't touch the button.
Set off the bomb immediately, and we'll all be dead.
Oh my god.
Now repeat back what I just said.
Yes. No, he did it. He got it right. That's the
Kill
what he said.
everyone.
Push the button.
Try again.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I'm Groot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love angry
Rocket.
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 Anger
gets-
management issues.
yeah.
This movie looks like so much
I'm
fun.
so excited. I love Guardians. I want to rewatch the first one over and over
So
again.
fun. Who?
The soundtrack is always the best.
Well, it's 80s this time, not 70s. I clean to the original Guardians soundtrack. Like literally, I put it on and I just dance and I clean the house.
I wonder if Groot's gonna actually grow up.
Yeah, he's gotta.
He has to. Yeah, he's grown. He's already grown.
No, I mean in the movie if he'll become full grown.
Tape out there. I want to put some tape over the death button. Nobody has any tape. Not a single
Oh my
person
God.
has tape.
This is my life.
Bomb in your bag. If anybody's gonna have tape, it's you. I have to do everything.
I'm so worried Groot's going on a suicide mission right there. I'm very concerned.
Can't. He's too popular. Merchandising's too big.
He's so cute. How does Rocket understand him?
He has a
He's magic.
telepathic link.
Touch someone.
Oh, that's
Oh, this
Feel
is
their
funny.
feelings.
This is so
You
funny.
feel
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I feel a general unselfish love for just about everybody.
no sexual love.
No, I don't.
No.
Everyone, your deepest, darkest secret.
I love it.
Dude, come on. I think you're overreacting a little bit.
You must be so embarrassed.
Oh my god, good one.
Do me.
Oh man, I love the dynamic that the characters have with each other. Is so solid, man. They crafted it over one movie. I feel like Guardians has been a franchise forever now, right? And this has literally been
It was one
ever.
movie.
I know, one movie. We got it all. So something that people were asking online. I saw this debate going back and forth. Is it the same Groot, or is it a new Groot? And the answer is it's actually an entirely new Groot with all of old Groot's memories. Which basically
Like the
means
Doctor.
It is, yes. It's exactly
Oh,
like
like
Doctor
Doctor Who.
So it's a new body with the old memories of Groot. So even though he's little, he still like
Has all the
But
wisdom.
he's going to grow larger.
yeah, he'll become
he will
Big
someday
Groot again.
be Big Groot.
And literally, there is no difference between a new Groot and an old Groot, other than it is technically a new Groot, and technically is the best kind of correct. So
Oh my God.
that's the correct answer.
Someone in the chat was saying.
that hurt my head again.
Someone in the chat was saying that the movie comes out in summer
Summer.
to correlate with the ride. I'm pretty sure the ride is
Oh.
correlating with the movie, though.
Yeah, well, let's be honest.
I'm pretty sure.
So I'm excited.
mad about that.
It's
Let's not go there.
It's like rock and roll Star Wars. That's what I call it. I'm super pumped about that.
Let's
I-
not go there.
I
Yeah,
talked
we-
to James
we-
about it today.
Oh my God! I
God.
wish James and Chelsea would shut up about Tower of Terror.
No,
Everyone
it's
tweeted
not,
them
not
about
that
this.
James, other James.
Oh, whoops. Well, them too.
I wish everybody would shut up about it.
I'm just like, we've had our time to mourn.
Here's what I'm gonna
just
say.
like, do
I'm gonna
you-
say something.
Well, James did tell me there's a really good Imagineer working on.
Yeah, Rhodey.
There
So
is.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
He,
He's
he
the
actually
best.
made me feel better about
Yeah,
it.
I'm not a fan of his earlobes, but he does good stuff.
What's
He's
his
the guy who
earlobes?
like design. He's got like crazy hair.
Whoa, what
Here's
is
what I'm
his
gonna
name?
say. If you're opposed to change at Disneyland, then you're opposed to Walt's original vision.
Oh no. Let's not. No one knows. No one knows what Walt wanted. I'm just
Next.
saying.
Walt was
enough
about innovation and change.
enough
he
time has
literally
passed.
created a land about it.
Enough time has passed.
Enough time has passed.
Tomorrowland?
Yeah. It's about the
Well, now
changes
it's like
in the
Star
future.
Wars Land, so.
Well,
No, he's talking
no,
about
it's not. That's
keep
Frontierland.
moving forward.
All right. Next piece of news. Spaceship Earth became the Death Star for 30 whole minutes on Monday. We have some footage. Let's watch that. Just a clip of it happening.
Finally, they made that cool. It took them this long.
Oh my God, we're about to go off.
We have several small ships approaching.
Can't have that.
Our first test. You may
Is this your footage?
No.
No.
Primary ignition.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Look at that. It looks so real. Oh, it's gonna destroy a planet!
Bye. Bye,
Well,
planet.
that's it's really dark for Disney. It's
Pretty
real dark.
The Empire. We need a new hope, you guys. We need a new hope. Get it? Because a new hope is what follows this up. You get it? The Death Star. We need a new hope to stop the Death Star. Okay.
Someone's a mouth breather.
Renee's like, who's that? Breathing.
Wait, did you guys?
All right, so that
Yeah,
happened.
okay, so now, cool.
Leo and
that
I were
was-
there.
Yeah, we were there. As a matter of fact, we didn't even see the screen because we were closer to the Death Star than we were to the screen. We were past the screen, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so they did that. Sarah and I went out there for the event, and people were really hyped. They made a couple of announcements about that, actually.
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen came out. We got to see an exclusive clip of him talking to the man in the white cape about him not wanting to actually build the Death Star, and it's implied that he's being forced to do so,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. They put on this display. They actually fired it off 2 times while we were there. Pretty neat. We periscoped it live, so shout out to the people that watched it on Periscope with us. And that's about it. That's what it is.
Well,
it's just
okay.
promo.
The
Go ahead.
announcements, though.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. I'm gonna let you take those.
The announcements were that Star Tours is going to go back to being randomized, so you don't know where you're going anymore.
right.
Because since they added Jakku, it was kind of like
You knew you
not
were always gonna
entirely
get Jakku.
random. Yeah, you were always going to get Jakku.
But Jakku now gets thrown back into the lineup.
Yeah, and they're going to add another location from. Is it Rogue One or Episode 8?
There's
From
gonna
Rogue
there's gonna
One.
be a new one from Episode 8.
Yeah,
but
they
obviously
don't-
we don't know what
won't
it is.
say what it
because-
is, yeah.
And it's unclear if we have to wait for Episode 8 to come out and before we get the new planet, or if we get the new planet as sort of like the promotion for
Yeah,
Episode
It's
8.
going to coincide with episode 8.
Right, but what does that mean? Like, do we get it? Does it get released before the movie, or after, or like as the movie comes out?
With
you know,
the Season of the Force, like they did with episode 7. So,
Yeah, but
depending
didn't-
on when they start their Christmas season for that as well.
no, but didn't we? Did we get? We got Jakku
got Jakku after.
We got after the movie.
Yeah.
That's what.
Fair.
That's the only thing. They were a little unclear about that. But I'm on.
They
your
made it
boat.
sound like it was soon, so it's
yeah,
really not.
I would imagine that it would come out before.
But I have no
like you
idea.
said, with the next season of the Force, that would make a lot of sense to me. But would it be too much of a spoiler? Who knows? They also announced that we're going to be getting some new walk-around atmosphere characters at the parks.
The new
The AWR troopers.
Troopers.
Advanced Weapon Research Stormtroopers.
in the
Which ones
launch
are
bay.
those?
The black
They're black
ones.
ones.
The black ones with the big guns.
And
From Rogue One.
they're launching a new Star Wars tour at Disney Hollywood Studios. I'm not sure if they're going to bring it to Disneyland. They didn't announce anything for Disneyland, but it's safe to assume that a lot of the stuff they announced will come to Disneyland as well.
Yeah.
Star Wars tour that's like 7 hours long.
Oh yeah.
and
What is that?
It's
even
like
mean?
you get to ride all the Star Wars things. You get like a Star Wars dining experience.
Pretty cool.
Other things.
They're putting a lot of chips on the table
yeah.
for Star
Did you
Wars.
guys-
There was one other thing too. What was it? They
Yeah. Oh, but it was.
they're bringing back the Star Wars fireworks.
Yeah.
At the same, they're keeping their holiday fireworks at Hollywood Studios, and they're running the Star Wars fireworks.
It's
at the
gonna
same time.
coincide with Jingle Bell Jingle Jam. It's gonna
Jingle
be
bell, jingle, bam.
Bam. Excuse me. Bam. Jingle Bell Jingle Bam. And then at one showing, and then the next showing will be.
This
Star
is all
Wars.
world, but like I said, it's probably. I mean, there's no.
We're
there's no
gonna
Star
get
Wars
some
fireworks,
remnants of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
some of those asteroids floating away from Alderaan as it explodes.
We'll probably get the troopers, and we'll probably maybe get the tour.
Oh, we'll definitely get the troopers. They
Yeah.
have Jawas over there though. I thought that was kind
I know.
of cool.
Did you guys see the X-wing on Hollywood Boulevard?
I did. That's all my
How cool
Facebook
was
feed
that?
was. God, it would be cool if I could go look at it in person up close.
You should just go right tonight.
What?
You can just look through the fence.
No, I want to touch it.
So for people who think that the projection like doesn't
I
look
want to
good,
touch it.
it's hard to like make it look good when you can't get rid of the grooves on Spaceship
Yeah.
Earth. Like, you
It's
can't.
as cool as it can
It's a
look.
golf ball, guys.
It
You're
also
stuck
like
with it.
looks really. It looked better the longer I looked at it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and for me, okay, I gotta say, like, obviously I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. I'm there, I've got this Imperial officer yelling about, the Empire rising to greatness with these great new weapons. And it's like setting this atmosphere. I'm with a bunch of people that are super stoked about Star Wars around me, and I'm just really kind of inundated in this atmosphere. And then they start playing that siren, that
Oh my gosh.
and I'm like, oh my lord. And then you see the laser. I didn't expect the laser to actually come off of the Death Star. So to me, I'm like, this is the closest I'll ever get in real life to seeing something look like the actual Death Star. I know that it's
Until
still a
somebody
far stretch.
makes like a giant.
Well, we probably have a few years few seasons before that, a few seasons of The Force before we get one of those. But I was, for me it was cool. Suspension of disbelief. I could block out the grooves for the time being.
I thought it was cute, and I liked it.
It was cute.
I liked
That's
it
the
a
first time
lot.
anybody's ever called the Death Star cute, probably.
I liked it a lot, and that is my genuine
for a
opinion.
Everything, girl. You like it doesn't intimidate me.
Real cute. You're cute. I think you're cute.
She rebels.
Disney's really big on projection shows. They do it on the castles. They do it on Small World.
Well,
they
it's
do it
hot
on
new
the Grauman's
technology.
Chinese Theater. It's another way for them to like add an additional layer to their nighttime shows.
And it's cheap.
And
Yeah.
so to expect them to not do it on Spaceship Earth is a little bit silly,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
And they did, they cleared out the park so it wasn't during park hours. It was like this special event just for Star Wars fans, and I don't know. It was cool to me. I understand the complaints, but it was cool to me.
I don't not understand why people are upset, but I do think it's unreasonable
I think
considering
it's-
the circumstances.
Yeah, I also think it's a bit
Wait, do
more
they
intense
have
than it
video
needs
of
to be.
Alan Tudyk doing the chicken?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, and he says he went to Juilliard. He claims that he went to Juilliard. He's like, I went to Juilliard for this. But that's it. That's all the Spaceship One news. That was a lot of Star Wars news, though, which is kind of cool.
That was a lot.
I'm so excited for this movie, you guys. I can't even tell you.
Next.
But next piece of news, we got Alan Tudyk to be in Wreck-It Ralph 2 and Frozen 2, which is not a surprise. He is Disney's golden boy along with Lin-Manuel Miranda. He is in everything, but he's been in
He's
everything
the
for a while.
Ratzenberger of General Disney.
Yeah, he's Disney's Ratzenberger, and well deserved, by the way. I've been a fan of his for a very long time, even before Firefly. A Knight's Tale was. He was
Oh yeah, he was so great in A Knight's Tale.
glorious in those
Yes,
movies.
Dodgeball
Yeah,
was
that's
a
right.
great movie
He was
too.
a pirate. Yeah.
A Knight's Tale is like probably in my top 10.
Oh yeah,
It's
such
so
a good
good.
movie.
So good.
Totally underrated, by the way. Like that movie just people that
I
see it
love
like
you.
it, but
I miss it.
poor PR and marketing and bad imagery for that movie.
But it's
but
beautiful.
Guys, check it out for Alan Tudyk's sake. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got. He's confirmed for those movies.
He says he wants to be in a Marvel movie.
He wants to be in a Marvel movie?
Who would I cast him as in a Marvel movie?
I could see him in a Star Wars movie before a Marvel movie. I'll be honest.
He is going to be in
Probably because
Star
of
Wars.
Firefly, though.
He is, right? Isn't
And
that
what?
part of the article? He is going to be in Star Wars?
He's in Star Wars. He's the robot.
Yeah, he's the
in
robot.
Rogue One.
Yeah, he's the
I would
robot.
want to see him as Mysterio
good.
in Spider-Man.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
He's the robot.
People were saying that Bruce Campbell should be Mysterio, but Alan Tudyk would be a really good Mysterio.
Yeah, I would.
Dude, good call on that one.
Tweet it.
Tweet it out.
Let's make it happen.
Put it out in the universe.
Alan Mysterio.
The
Tudyk.
secret. Make it happen.
Mysterio is a washed-up magician who becomes a supervillain and uses all of his magician tricks to fight Spider-Man.
Love it.
And he's got a giant fishbowl on his head.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk.
In a
If I could
nutshell.
be-
How well-
In a fishbowl.
Right?
Yep, I
Yeah.
believe it.
Right, exactly. Like I can see a scene where he's trying to fight Spider-Man. He's like, I can't see with this thing anyway. I take it off. Oh man.
I want to be Alan Tudyk.
Ravager.
You know what? I was supposed to cover an event last night that I
I want
couldn't
to
do
be
last
Alan
minute.
Tudyk. Is
And
that what you said?
Alan didn't show up.
Oh.
But
What?
Mark Hamill was there, and Nathan
I saw
Fillion were
this.
both there. But
Yeah.
Alan
For
was supposed to
Con
be
Man,
there
right?
too. Yeah, Alan was
Yeah.
supposed to be there too, and he didn't show up.
We were too. Well, I wanted to go.
Sad.
Yeah, I meant if I could like have a Disney career, I would want it to be Alan Tudyk's.
I know, but you said I want to be Alan Tudyk.
I want to be Alan Tudyk.
I want to be Alan Tudyk
I
too.
think I will be so bold as to say that if I had the chance to voice a Disney princess or be Alan Tudyk,
Oh, Alan Tudyk.
I would be Alan Tudyk because then I get to be in every single Disney movie.
every Disney movie.
Okay. Retroactively speaking here,
Yeah.
if you could be the voice of any Disney princess, who would it be?
Ugh, God, I always say Esmeralda, but then I'm like, I wish someone who's like heritage with like family with gypsies would voice this.
Moana.
What? That was a lot of mumbling. Moana for sure.
Oh my God, she's my
Yeah.
new favorite princess.
Yeah.
Like I never had a cool princess like that. I said that last week.
How cool is Ali right now? Like
She's
living
the
life.
coolest
She's the
chick
best.
ever.
She's the coolest. Yeah.
And Moana is like the coolest princess, and I'm gonna like make my if I ever have a daughter,
Yeah.
just make her watch Moana and
For
be
sure.
like, be cool and like want to go on adventures like this girl.
and do pull-ups.
Moana, kid.
Be her.
Sail,
Study her.
Sail!
You just throw boats at her. Yeah. You throw in the ocean. Figure it out.
My
Past
Facebook,
the reef.
Connect with the ocean.
My ocean better.
my Facebook time hop like came up the other day that it had been a year since I was like,
The wig that you wore. Or,
no, or I like was like, white girls need to shut up about auditioning for Moana. it needs to go to a Pacific Islander. Like a year had passed, and then like the movie was out like a year after I had like posted that on Facebook, and I was like, LOL.
Dude, I know I can't be Moana.
I was like, I don't want it to sound like I'm talking about you just because you said that, but you reminded me of the thing. Keaton, your dreams are never gonna come true.
Stop trying to sail.
You can't be a wayfinder. I'm sorry.
Stop trying to high five the stars. Jesus.
You're not high fiving the
What
stars.
a cool grandma.
Oh man, yeah. You know what's interesting though? Now I feel like voice actors, like when I know that they tend to go for bigger actors now than they did before. Yeah, gotta make way for them.
I just get those songs stuck in my head randomly.
That's my favorite song.
Moana.
But I think it's interesting now how much they push the actors behind the voices.
Yeah, that's gonna be part of our Coco news.
Yeah, I know, we're getting there. But
Make way.
yeah, like when Aladdin came out, like I didn't know who either one of them were, and I feel like
And they were both white.
right? And it was like DJ's boyfriend, and that's still a surprise because he never.
Brad Caleb Kane did the singing voice.
Well, the
Yes.
singing voice, but yeah, like I found that out just randomly. It wasn't like they promoted it or had him running around. Anyway, it's cool that they're doing that now. But moving forward, speaking of Favreau,
Who does he think he is?
Favreau. He will be.
Wait, Leo, which Disney prince would you voice?
Oh, which Disney? Aladdin.
Yeah, he's the coolest.
He's the coolest.
Aladdin or Robin Hood?
If they
Aladdin or Dodger?
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing. Aladdin for legacy, but if they like remade Oliver and Company now, I would. Like they were doing a.
Can you give me
HD
some Artful
remix.
Dodger?
Some what?
The Artful Dodger. Can you give me some?
The Artful Dodger.
He's gonna sweet.
Yeah. It's based off of Oliver Twist.
No, I know, but I can't like do an impression.
No, do sing.
No.
Sing.
Sing for me.
No, sing.
Leo just goes, no.
Wait, guys,
Absolutely
before
not.
we get to this Lion King news, can we just talk about how they announced the Bachelor contestants and all of them want to be the Little Mermaid?
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
I want to be a Little Mermaid.
Shut up.
Like
Where is that?
all of them get like the same survey questions to do their like ABC bios, and all of them said that they love dolphins, and all of them said that if they could be like a fictional character, they'd want to be Ariel.
No, she's 16 and she goes, Daddy, I'm 16.
She's the worst.
I want to get married. She's the worst. Moana is like the updated, awesome version of Ariel.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Pixar Ray has a good point. Maybe I should have voiced Snow White.
You should definitely voice.
You want to know a
Snow
secret?
White.
Promise not to tell.
Oh my God.
We are standing by you, wishing well.
Pretty good.
I know, I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
That's
so
like really
Little Mermaid and
scary
dolphins
how,
all
like,
over
how
The
you
Bachelor.
Because I have a super low voice.
But
Anyway,
Favreau, back at it again. He's in Spider-Man. He directed Jungle Book, which is amazing. He will be directing Jungle Book 2. And he talks a little bit about VR, virtual reality, for the Lion.
Wait, can we just go back to when Sarah and I made fun of you for ever saying that they should remake Lion King?
Right?
I
can't believe you're saying this.
You guys laid it on me.
Well, we can't. Okay.
No,
here-
you laid because.
Hey.
Real quick, let me do an impression of myself waking up the morning that they announced it with everyone tweeting at me.
I'm like on my phone.
And I woke up and I see it and I go, hey, babe.
Listen, we said that it would be absurd for it to be called a live action remake. It is not a live
Call it
action
whatever you
remake.
want.
It is just a remake.
You know what I
we were
call
like,
it?
you can't make a live action remake of something that doesn't have any humans in it.
You know what I call it? I call it being right.
No.
Man, I nailed it. I mean, just bullseye
Not
on
to
that
toot
one.
my own horn,
you see,
but-
look how quiet. Yeah, you're on my side because she wasn't here for that. So.
I mean, Lion King was the Frozen of the 90s, so I understand why they want to cash
Frozen
in on
of the
that.
90s.
It was.
Lion King is the Frozen of every decade since it came out. Are you
No,
kidding
Lion
me?
King was the biggest thing.
It still is. It's literally the #1 show in all of the.
Yeah, I get it,
Disney
but
World
like it is
parks.
not Frozen right now. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
right
Frozen
now, sure.
is Frozen
No,
right now.
I completely understand. It is being made into a live action movie.
Sarah wins
after
by technicality.
Yep.
Sarah always wins.
Oh please! You just that's
Leo
a random.
knows this. Leo knows this. This is why
arbitrary
their relationship is still.
I know the little think this, but we all know the real truth, right, guys? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay.
Happy wife, happy life.
So what does Favreau have to say about the Lion King VR?
It's cool. It's cool to be able to go to real places and look at them and then make them in a computer.
So does that mean we're going to be getting it on our smartphones?
VR stuff.
Yeah,
That's
VR
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
And by the way, it was also talked about that he will be directing both at the same time.
What?
Stop being
What?
such an
Directing both.
overachiever,
He's
dude.
directing Jungle Book and Lion King at the same time.
Ew.
Stop it.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Also,
He's
what about
starring
his,
in
like,
mo-
Magic
he's
Kingdoms
starring in
movie?
movies and he's directing 2 Disney films all at the same time.
You're so weird.
He's just really weird.
Weird.
That was good. That was weird.
You're so weird. So my roommate has one of those VR things, and he was like, "You should try this out." I was like, "Yeah, let me try some VR stuff out." And I put it on, and it starts off, and it was like this like children's like fun book thing, and then it turns into a horror film.
Which one?
And it was terrifying.
What was it?
I don't know what it was, but you like pick a bedtime story.
Oh, it was
and then
VR.
and then you're sitting in your bed,
God, I love
and you're
VR.
like, "This is so great." and then all of a sudden, clown. It's terrible.
Clown.
It's
VR was designed
terrible.
to troll people. Jason Peck had a really good question. Leo, would you like to see Jon Favreau direct a Star Wars movie? And I say no to that. Although I love him as a director, I believe his feel isn't quite Star Wars. He has a way to convey a serious tone in a very lighthearted way that just kind of makes the movie light and enjoyable. Like Iron Man was, like, you know, it was cool. It was an action movie, but it was also funny. In the Jungle Book, which was beautiful. And although I was carried through the story the entire time, it still has sort of more of like a whimsical feel to it overall. And I feel like that's not the right tone for a Star Wars movie. Although I think he's awesome. I think maybe if he produced it, it might be kind of cool. Something like along those lines. But yeah, not a Star Wars. Not a Star Wars. Marvel movie is perfect for him. He's perfect for Marvel. Not for DC though. What are you doing?
Which one, Sarah?
I'll say nothing.
Which
Don't
one,
worry.
Sarah?
No, I just opened it for later. A BuzzFeed quiz.
no. Oh, no.
Guys, I don't have a problem with them remaking Lion King. I just
No, she doesn't. I don't say
I
she
just
has
had
a
a
problem with it.
I just said it wasn't gonna happen.
You if I remember correctly, you openly scoffed in my face.
No, because Leo, no.
You laughed and spittle landed on my eye.
No,
from
this
your
is
laughing.
what happened. It was the conversation was what like Disney cartoon would you most like to see
Yeah.
turn
And
into
he
a
said
live
Lion
action
King, and
movie?
I was like, you're an
and then we
idiot.
all laughed at you because you said Lion
I've
King.
never heard more O's at the end of the word no ever in my life. You're like, no. But I said, I bet you.
I don't have a problem with it
And
happening.
I called it. I was like, I bet you that's what they make.
I want to
So.
voice Sarabi.
Sarabi.
Sarabi!
You can't. You can't audition for Moana and you can't voice Sarabi.
Why can't I voice
Because we need
Sarabi?
an African American woman.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. I was thinking. I was
Look it
trying to
up,
remember
Jada.
her line when
By
we
the
were
way,
talking.
fun fact, Coming to America with Eddie Murphy, great movie. The parents in that are the King and Queen of Zamunda, played by James Earl Jones, and I can't remember the actress's name, but they are also Mufasa and Sarabi in Lion King, and they were African royalty in that movie, and they're African royalty in Lion King, which is really cool. I
After
love it.
seeing The Lion King, the word truth, never like sounded the same to me because of the way that Sarabi says it. She's like, the truth.
All I have
the
to
truth
say
is
is if they do not get James Earl Jones to be Mufasa
my God.
again, that'll be a mistake.
Ooh, I don't know if they would
It's a
though.
mistake. And JTT better have some type of cameo.
Oh, that would be amazing.
JTT, if you
What do
are
you think
not,
he's thinking?
Dude, he's like, yes, it's time. The time has come. What?
Sorry, what if he was adult Simba?
Like,
Oh.
Can he match up with Matthew Broderick, though?
though?
Yes.
You think so?
Guys. Yes.
You think so?
If he can, as long as he calls Timon, he doesn't call Timon Timon. I'm
Oh my
fine.
God.
I'm down with it.
Timon. And here's the thing: if he's
Aladdin.
he's I know. He's got to be very breathy because adult Simba was always like, I don't know, like he's always like exhaling.
Oh, my past.
You know,
my
I think
dad.
everybody
that's not what
is.
my dad
They
said.
could literally get every same actor to do all the voices because they're all still alive.
I know. What if they did?
That would
Nathan
be
Lane is
amazing.
Timon.
Nathan Lane.
Oh my God, guys! My favorite
Not
piece
in
of
front of the
trivia.
kids.
My favorite piece of trivia for a long time was, what is Nala's mom's name?
I don't know. What
Nightiri.
is it?
Neytiri.
Natiri?
Serafina.
That's beautiful
Neytiri
name.
is from Avatar.
Oh, guys, you realize that Mufasa is Nala's dad too?
Incest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one male lion
Timon.
in a pride.
But what I feel like Timon, yeah, I guess he has to say Timon because that's how we would say it in America if you pick an American actor.
Big love.
horrified.
Big love. Well, no, because I love Lion King too a lot.
Lion King 1.5.
No, Lion King 2. Lion King 1.5 is stupid.
Dig go. Dig.
I love
as plain as the scar on his face.
Deception
Don't worry.
outrage.
I'm with you on this one. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I love Lion King.
Oh my gosh, when we were in Orlando. There was a guy playing piano. He's playing Disney songs on the piano in the lobby at the Grand Floridian, and I walked up to this huge group of people like listening to him, and you know I'm just enjoying the music, and someone goes, "Yeah, I don't know." I'm like, "Wait, are you trying to stump these people?" Nobody knew the Disney songs he was playing.
I didn't know this was happening, or else I would have came and
I started singing all the words, and he's like, "You want a song with a lot of words?" And he started playing. He tried to stump me, and I would just sing along with all the songs, and everyone looks at me like, "You really like Disney."
That is an understatement.
Yeah, it's
Do I?
My job.
guilty. Last piece of news, though, guys. Speaking of Disney,
It's the biggest news.
Coco. We got some dudes,
yeah.
and I will let Sarah talk about them because she's particularly puzzled and
Coco.
passionate about them.
Coco, the only Pixar movie on the lineup that isn't a sequel currently.
Coco.
What's up? So this is the first piece of concept art that we have for Coco.
Yeah.
And it's revealed that Coco is the grandmother's name.
Oh,
I'm not
Abuelita
surprised.
Coco.
Abuelita Coco.
The first thing I noticed when I saw this was, oh my gosh, if they kill off another grandmother, Disney, why?
Disney's
Dude,
really on the grandmother kick right
they're
now.
killing with the grandma stuff, man. It's too emotional for me. I was streaming tears. During
Yeah, I was like
Moana.
reading this. I was like, God, Leo's gonna die over Coco.
My connection with my grandma is so deep, you guys. It's crazy.
and
like,
he's Hispanic.
And I'm Hispanic. Yeah, this is gonna hit me where I
Leo's
live in the
concerned.
deep.
That's
Look at
close
it,
to home.
little boy wearing red. That's my color. With the black hair.
Little boy wearing red. Miguel.
Miguelito, with Coco.
So,
Abuelita Coco.
Coco, they announced a couple of casting things. All Hispanic cast, which all Latino cast.
Yeah.
Benjamin Bratt, who's super great, is
Benjamin Bratt's in Doctor Strange, by the way. He's the guy that Doctor Strange goes and talks to and finds out about the place in the Himalayas where he needs to visit. That's Benjamin Bratt, also from Law & Order. FYI.
he's in it.
Yes.
And then we learned a little
Who does
bit.
he play, by the way?
Yeah, he doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't
It's
say.
not
It's
revealed.
just in it.
The plot of Coco.
Miss
is-
Congeniality, he was great in that movie.
Yeah, I love him in Miss Congeniality.
Sorry, I love
No,
Ben
I
Bratt.
love Benjamin Bratt. I love
He's
Miss
so good.
Congeniality.
Great dude. Great dude.
Okay, so the plot of Coco is that music is forbidden.
Silly. Que loco es Coco.
That's like, oh my god, this is just like that movie where dance
Footloose. It's Disney's Footloose. I don't
People are saying I gotta
understand.
teach her to say Coco, by the way. Say Coco.
Coco. Guys,
Okay, Sarabi, continue.
Alan Tudyk. Alan, I'm just gonna start calling you Alan.
please do.
It's a dream.
It's my dream. I got a dream. I got a dream.
Make way.
Make what?
All right, so, you know, it also sounds a little bit like Moana, where, like, Miguel wants to play music, and
Moana.
I anticipate that
Well,
his
if-
grandmother will be the only one supporting that dream.
It also sounds a lot like Book of Life. Like he wants to
Yeah.
be a musician and can't because his family won't let him, type of thing.
I didn't remember that
How
that was
is
the
this
plot
gonna
of
be a
that.
musical if there's no music allowed? in
Well,
this
that's the whole
town?
thing. All the songs are gonna be
Ooh.
whispered.
Is it a musical?
So it's gonna go like
Is it a musical?
I don't know.
make way, make way.
That would
any-
be the creepiest.
There's been no
Disney
musical
movie.
Pixar movie yet.
Yeah.
This is true.
I don't think it's a musical.
I don't think it's a musical.
From what I remember seeing,
Oh,
Leon
he's
Critch
so
is
cute.
struggling to call it a musical.
Yeah, but there's gonna be songs in it though. I would imagine.
There's going to be songs. I did actually find Benjamin Bratt's role in the movie.
Oh,
Yes,
son.
he plays the late Ernesto de la Cruz.
Oh, yeah, I did read that. Yeah.
Yeah, who is Miguel's favorite singer of all time.
Oh, that's right. I did read
Muy
that. I
bien.
did read that.
Muy bien.
And
Music
Ernesto de la Cruz.
exists, just not in Miguel's world.
Consider the burrito.
Yeah.
Consider with cheese.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's really great. Leon Critch is like an awesome guy. I got to meet him when I went to Pixar for the first time. He directed Toy Story 3. He was involved in all Toy Stories. He directed Toy Story 3. He's super dope. So I'm pumped.
Super dope.
All the best people are working on this for
Cool, cool,
Pixar.
tight, tight, tight.
A-Team.
Cool, tight. It's like Leon Critch, and then who's the other director? There's another guy. And then the producer who's like produced like all the Nemo movies. Darla Anderson.
I wonder if when Pixar, like early
this
on
is
in
good.
their like creative meetings and stuff, if Pixar, like they're sitting around talking about the story and they're like, you guys, how many times are we gonna make these people cry?
Dude,
Like,
put a moment.
literally.
Hey, put one right now. Wait, no, it's not time. No, it's time. Do it.
No. We're
Adrian
pulling
Molina.
up on him. We're pulling up on
Yeah,
him.
Book of Life is a 10 out of 10, by the way.
Adrian
Book of Life
Molina.
Have you guys seen Book of Life?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
No. Is it that good?
You
It's
guys.
really good.
I literally watched it 3 times in one day.
I think it's like has beautiful
Three
animation.
times
I
in one
love its
day?
yeah,
style.
it's so good.
No, it's not confirmed that it won't be about Dia de los Muertos. Like he goes on like a magic journey, like where like it's gonna be Dia. Like sorry, like
Yeah.
we didn't like go into the plot more. It
Well, we had
definitely
discussed that
is
in another
because like
episode,
a lot of stuff in the very beginning of this movie was controversial because they tried to trademark the phrase Dia de los Muertos because that was going to be the original title of the movie.
Oh no!
And everyone was like, "What are you? What? You can't trademark our holiday?" and like
I'm gonna
freaked
trademark
out.
the word Christmas.
Yeah,
Hanukkah.
exactly.
Can I trademark the word Hanukkah?
See, he teams up with a friendly spirit named Hector to find the singer and earn his family's blessing to
So-
perform. And he goes to the land of the dead,
Which
and
is-
he has to get back to the
we
land
know
of the
Coco's
living.
gonna
This
die.
sounds so much like Book of Life. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what Book of Life is about. The main character wants to be a singer, and his dad wants him to be a bullfighter instead. And then he dies, and he goes to the underworld so that he can gain his family's approval. Literally, that's the storyline.
wow.
I wonder.
It's
What we
crazy.
do.
I mean,
make our
we
parents
know
proud.
Through
how
song, through
long
music.
we know how
Dang.
long it takes to make these movies.
Yeah.
I wonder like how long.
What I'm culturally concerned with is that Moana was such like I all the work that they put into it was amazing, and then it turned out to be an awesome movie. And you know the big plight of the Hispanic community is that we got a Disney princess, but we got her in a Disney Junior show where no one gets to see her, which is unfortunate. So now we're finally going to get a movie on the big screen about Mexican culture. Is it going to be good?
There's
Or is it just
there's
gonna be a
lot
ripoff?
of it's a lot to live up to after releasing something like Moana.
That's the fear. That's the
But again,
concern.
remember everybody was obsessed with Frozen,
Yeah.
and then Moana comes out, and I'm like Frozen what?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, I feel like with young kids, I still
Let
think.
it go. No.
No, I think with like younger kids, Frozen's probably
Away,
stronger.
away.
Yeah, it's people are pointing out it's primarily Mexican. It is Mexican. It's not.
They're not gonna
It's
mix
not like
cultures.
they're mixing. Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But they got to do it right. Like the thing is, Book of Life did it awesome.
Yeah. No. Yeah. They
They
did.
did such a good job, but it wasn't Disney, so it's not getting. Its highlight.
I think it's on Netflix. I'm gonna go watch it.
It's
next
really
week.
Please do me a
good.
favor.
Really? Is it that
And
good?
text
I'll
me
do it.
right after you
I
watch
will.
it.
I will. I'm gonna go
It's
watch
so
it.
I'll
good.
watch it.
All the music
I'm not even
is
Mexican, and
like
I was, like, proud
pop
of it.
music redone
Oh,
in
yeah.
like a.
In like mariachi.
Who
Yeah.
made it? Who made it?
DreamWorks, I believe.
I don't think
Did
so.
they
Wasn't it
do
Dreamworks?
Road to El Dorado?
That's DreamWorks.
Because I'm obsessed with Road to El Dorado.
It's,
That's
That's
one
a
of
very
my
good one.
favorites.
But they got like
No,
they
it's
got
Fox.
like Kevin Kline
It's
to play.
Fox.
Oh,
Oh,
Anastasia.
it's Fox.
It's Fox. Yeah.
Okay.
Anastasia.
Book of
Anastasia,
Life is
which I'm
dope.
obsessed with that one too.
Cool.
I don't
definitely
know. I
watch
just
this.
I look forward to it, and I'm not Mexican, but like them is my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So there's-
Hermanos.
mi hermanos. We get something. We get to live vicariously to some degree. I wonder if we'll ever get like a Caribbean thing though. I know we're getting one from
Pirates.
Spain. I know. No, you're right. Like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, but they always like it's
Leo
like,
identifies as like Spanish.
yeah. Well, because I mean, look at me. So I know the Gigantic will be good.
Blue eyes.
I know. I'm like the most Spanish looking dude. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to it. I'm still excited. I just we gotta. It's like tiptoeing into a jacuzzi. It feels good, but you gotta get in slow.
Gotta get in slow.
And you
gotta
can't
get
stay
in
in
slow.
too long.
That's right. You're gonna get all
That's true.
pony.
No drinking in the jacuzzi either.
It's like give us. Yeah, that's right.
Just be careful.
Yeah, no.
For all the people in the chat
tequila.
saying that they've never heard of Book of Life, like really
What?
go watch it.
Go
like,
watch
it is
Book of
so
Life right
good.
now.
Homework, Book of Life, everybody, and I want.
God, that movie did not get its due diligence in
they must
advertising.
not have like done it
It's on
right.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix, I
Okay,
believe.
I'm gonna go watch it.
I
Yeah.
will watch it this week.
Yeah, or rent it on
I have
Amazon for
time
like
because I'm a
$2.
little ill.
Yeah. Are you? I'm sorry you don't feel
Oh,
well.
I'm so
And
sorry.
you'll-
I
It's
don't
okay.
wanna
It's
cry
okay.
because
Me
you
too.
can't
I am
leave
too.
me.
Oh my
I
god.
swear to God, you get me
I
sick.
can't. I
The
will,
holidays
I
are
will.
coming up. I cannot have my immune system down.
Keep it up. Keep it up. I have an emergency.
Yeah,
what I
not right
should have
now. Wait
had.
for Disney movie news to be over. But
No,
it's
right
almost
now,
over.
Keaton. Leave right now.
Yeah, Diego Luna is the
out.
main character in Book of Life. Yeah, he's one of the main.
Diego.
He's one of them. He's Manolo.
Manolo.
Hey Leo, if you could redo a Disney movie but make it with a Hispanic background, what would you redo?
Aladdin. I'm just kidding.
Aladdin would be dope as a Hispanic
Actually,
story.
it would be.
It would work really well.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly, Tangled would work really
Tangled
well.
would be really good too.
Tangled would have been great.
I loved Tangled.
Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia was so good.
About
Animals.
un police officer.
Oh my god.
He's, yeah, I don't know. I think Tangled or Aladdin would
Yeah.
be good
I mean,
ones.
any of the ones that like
I don't know how you do Aladdin because it's about a
you
genie.
could just make any of them any different
Well,
race.
the thing about like when you do look at those films, I feel like what Disney did try to do with those stories is set them in where those stories originally came from. Like Aladdin originally came from.
Except for when they did
area.
Princess of the Frog and they just decided to make it New Orleans.
Yeah, we're like, we're just gonna make it New Orleans.
Yeah.
Or
And
when they
remember when
did
they made
Pocahontas,
Frozen and
it
it
was
wasn't
completely
culturally
wrong.
accurate either?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I feel like.
I don't know. I don't feel like there's a movie close enough that I feel would embody that sort of that
about
flavor.
Princess and the Frog.
Everyone's saying it's not on
Maybe.
Netflix, by the way. Book of
It's
Life.
not. Damn it. Amazon.
How dare you?
So, I
Hype
don't
it all
know.
up. Say
Honestly,
it's on Netflix.
I was going with
Rent
Sarah
it
on that one.
on
Just rent it. It's
like iTunes for $3.
You will be so pleasantly surprised, and because that's what I was. I was. Just,
I want to watch it again.
You guys,
well, because you remember you can't. Because I watched it with Richie.
No, we watched it
Oh,
together
we watched
first.
it, and then we told Richie to watch it. That's what it was.
We watched it together first.
And then my roommate watched it, and he was like, "Dude, I just watched it. I want to watch it again." And then because I watched it with her, and then I watched it with him, and then I watched it.
That's what I felt at the Animal One. It was the first movie in like so long
Yeah.
that I was like, I could sit and
I
watch
wanna
this
come-
right now.
As a matter of
Let's
fact,
just watch it
I
again.
almost
Turn
felt
it
like
up.
I needed to watch it again. Like after I watched it the first time, I was like, because I felt like the pacing was janky, which we talked about last week, and I wanted to see it again, knowing what would happen if I felt the same way, and I didn't.
Yeah, that's what Sarah said.
Yeah, I felt like it was much more cohesive the second time.
I want to
through,
see it
so.
again so bad. But I have a feeling my family is going. We have no plans. We're going to go see. I'm going to have to see all the movies.
Just
I've
tell them
already
to
seen,
imagine
like,
the
all time.
coconut, you know, just to consider it once.
Consider
You're
its
welcome.
trees.
Yeah, you know the fibers.
We make our nest from the fibers. The
We
water
make
is
our
sweet
nest from
inside.
The fibers, the water is sweet inside. I'm like pussycat dolls. Every time I hear her voice, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff. A lot of cultural representation come out. Which, by the way, speaking of representation and Hispanic princesses, I met Elena for the first time. Princess
Yes,
Elena
they
Belmore.
talked in
We
Spanish
spoke in
together.
Spanish in Orlando, and I'll have that video going up on my YouTube channel. We've got so many videos coming out from this weekend, guys, because it wasn't just a Star Wars event. I guess we're in the personal hour now.
Well,
we're
running out of time. But they're
we're
not
running out of
stopping
time.
us, so whatever.
But yeah, so we we got the Star Wars event, which we put some videos on. If you want to see the whole entire ceremony, it's on my YouTube channel for the Death Star. But I had a meeting with Elena, which will be on my channel. We filmed today. The first video went up. Sarah's been doing daily vlogs. Those went up. I put up a video today about how to optimize your trips in the Disney resorts. We're gonna have more vlogs going up, more one-off experiences that we had at the parks that were really cool. Some shows. Everything's gonna be going up on either Thingamavlogs, my channel, or Sarah. So check those out because so much stuff happened in Orlando. But speaking to her in Spanish was so cool. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have to pry it out of her. That's just what she does. She just wants
She
to teach you
was like,
Spanish.
practice your Spanish, and Leo was like, what?
And I was like, Mom.
Sorry?
I'm like, enséñame. And then she taught me how to speak some stuff in Spanish.
I thought you knew how to speak Spanish.
He does.
I did.
He pretended.
I do. But I wanted
I was like,
her
why
to
are you pretending?
Because I wanted her to run me through
Why are
it.
you
Like, I didn't want to be
friends?
like, si ya lo hablo y lo entiendo, so like, and then she doesn't do anything with me because she's like, okay, bye. Adios. So, Elena, do tell Leo. Everybody wants to know about Elena. It was cool. It was just neat to have a princess speak to me in Spanish in Disneyland.
Did you
It was
guys
a
meet
trip.
Moana while you were there?
No, we didn't make way.
But she is Moana.
She is.
Yes,
She sings it.
Yeah, Moana.
Yeah, Moana.
Moana.
Yeah, Mona wasn't there, or at least we didn't see her. Mona. Why didn't we see her? That's weird.
I don't know where she is.
But we
over
did
there.
eat at.
She's not shiny.
But we did eat at Ohana.
Ohana.
Oh,
That was
that
really
means
delicious.
family.
Ohana
And
means
family
I'm
means
stuffed.
no one gets left behind.
You know that.
Yeah, guys, I know some stuff.
I know
Lovely
some
ones.
stuff. I love it when you just pull out like a fact. Like it's my favorite thing. I actually know
The rare
poquito Spanish. Teach me. I like how the sentence is all in English except for the word poquito.
Poquito.
Yeah. Do you guys speak Spanish? Anybody?
Sí.
Oh.
I made it to Espanol too.
You made it to
Dos.
Espanol too? High school or college?
High school.
All right.
I took like 6 years of Espanol.
6 years? I was like, what is 6
Años, 6 años.
6 años de Espanol.
De español.
Guys, all right, we gotta wrap up.
We gotta wrap up. Anything cool happen with you guys? Anything going on?
Yeah, I got something.
Today I got a picture. I did this Fantastic Beasts event at
Ooh.
Warner Brothers, which was super fun.
Very cool.
I got sorted and
You got Slytherin.
I did. Well,
You look at you. You're blonde with a green shirt on. I think it's accurate.
I wore green because
Green is a really nice color on you, by the way.
Thank you. That's
I'm
why I
not-
really,
I'm
I'm a Packers fan and I'm a Slytherin.
Brings out your eyes.
Thank you. What else did I do? I don't have. My dog
So
got a
bad.
haircut. No, that's about it. I was jealous. I was jealous about you guys being in Orlando all week. I'm very, very.
You can come with us next time.
I was stalking you guys on Instagram.
Yeah, I was stalking you guys.
Thank you.
Guys. Crap.
They're like, shut up.
Like, please sign off. I have a new blog post up. It is how to get over someone in 15 easy steps. So check it out.
Only 15 steps.
Help me.
You're gonna have to read the blog post at catslipstickla.com.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really, really appreciate it. Quick shout out, Super Iron Halo, Miranda Perry, Della Torture, Allison
Better
Scott.
start rapping.
Dude, we're rapping. That's us rapping. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Samantha Ramirez, all of you guys. You have been awesome. Make sure you follow the Popcorn Talk.
No, I meant like rapping. Like, what you
no.
Queuing us out.
We don't have time.
We gotta go. But thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No social handles or anything.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.